Back over here in the city of Boynton Beach on the 13th of March 2026. Try to call to get to speak to people. I've been here since, I was here yesterday, couldn't get anybody internal affairs, couldn't get records. Been calling since yesterday, nobody responds. Let's see what's up. Oh, door's up. The door doesn't want to close, but okay. Let's see if we can get somebody to help us out here. I've served them with the complaints. And records, etc. How you doing?
I'm good, yourself?
Doing well. Is Nicole here?
She is not.
Okay, I need to speak to the chief, a captain, somebody from internal affairs, and also if you can request for Jean as well, if you don't mind.
Okay, 1 second.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I also have to submit some records requests as well.
Give me 1 moment, I'm waiting for them to call me back.
Yeah, I also got some records requests as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did those already, or?
No, these are all new record requests. And then I'm here to get the records requests follow-up as well, because I haven't received any of the stuff I've been asking for since 2 years from now.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah, appreciate it. Take your time. Yeah, so I need something else. So I was here, as you know, yesterday in the morning and then in the afternoon as well. And one of the things that I requested from Nicole was, every time I submit a records request, and then my fiance does one online as well. I mean, obviously it's two different people, I understand that. But what I requested from her is, how you guys write it for me, since I don't write? All of those notes, all those handwritten requests that you guys did for me, the dates that you guys did it, and according to her, you guys, which we didn't receive ever any, you guys basically, you do understand how it works, right? Like I submit this record request right today, and you got 14 days to respond, and if you need an extension by law, you get an extension, right? If you can't get these fulfilled within the time. But then there's a time frame with the extension, right? But then in order to get that extension, you have to basically email me and tell me, hey, we need an extension of time, basically more time to fulfill the records. Okay. Right? So she's saying that she has that there's some emails sent like that. So what I'm asking for is the history. think they're calling her, telling her that. Can I speak to me?
It's no fault. You want to give me that?
I can't hear you.
You want to turn in this request right here?
Yeah, so if I have to,
Can you hear him?
Tell him to give you the request and you're gonna put it in.
Okay, so I'll take the new one.
yeah.
We'll enter that and you'll get two.
Well, I'm here for multiple different things, right?
Okay, only thing I can do right now is enter in that new request for you.
What do you mean?
The request, that's what you're asking for. That's what I can do for you right now.
Why is that?
That's what we can do. We're the records department. We can create the request that you want.
Right, but did you heard me 5 seconds ago.
You are,
Okay, don't answer any question. Asking you anything, direct him to city legal. Only thing that you're obligated to do is if he has a public records, take the public records request and you enter it into Gov2A. He would get an email, a confirmation email, and that's it.
okay.
Okay.
Again,
Hey, Nicole.
If he doesn't, if he
Can she hear me?
doesn't want that answer, call an officer.
Okay. Can she hear me? Cause
Don't.
Again, if you would like me to enter that, I can enter that. Anything else, again, you have to go to the city legal department.
okay. So can she hear me or not?
She can hear you.
Yeah.
I can't hear her.
Okay. So do you want me to enter that request? If not, you'll have to speak with legal.
Okay. So
So do you want me to enter the request?
can I finish a sentence? I mean, what is the problem here?
No, there is no problem.
Okay, so
I can
so
do
let
is
me
the
allow me to finish a sentence. Okay, we're not child here. Okay, so let me just say this.
Okay.
Nicole's gonna get in trouble and is gonna lose her job. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Now, do you need to lose your job as well? Okay, I'm trying to help you people out. Okay, do you want to listen to me or not? Like, what the heck? This is outrageous. What is wrong with this city? Oh my God! Look, gangsters. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can you give me your name and title and ID number, please? Can you write it down for me? Oh my Lord. Can I get your information? Ignore me, you see this? Public workers. Can I get your name and ID number, please? Identify yourself. I'm gonna have to ring the bell to get somebody else because she's not gonna listen to me, right? Just drove for an hour to come here, and this is the level of respect you get from a city employee. What's your name and then ID number? Okay. Let's ring the bell. We're gonna make sure these people lose their jobs, people. If you don't find this outrageous and unacceptable, I don't know. Call called 911 non-emergency line to speak to the guy, Gene, the one that conducted the investigation of the internal affairs, okay? That mishandled the internal affairs investigation, in my opinion. But at least he's a nice guy. He's doing what I guess he can within this nasty city, you know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, when you're around shit, you smell like shit and you are shit. I've already said that to him. And you get full of shit, you know what I mean? So if they're guiding you to do bad things, then, you know, don't do it, you know what I mean? So yeah, he could be a nice guy. He was answering up until yesterday. The other day he called me in the middle of the night. He answered back. He actually called me back. One of the most responsive guys in this entire city. And then now, no show. You know, I guess everybody here is a sheep. You know, all these little gangsters is a sheep. So let me ask you something. Okay, let me ask this real stupid question. Okay, so these people, my understanding is that these people, right, attacked me and my family, shined a tactical flashlight, almost blinded my newborn infant son, took me to jail for no reason, attacked me and my family, okay, retaliated against me, okay, and then now, because it's obvious that I'm going to sue them, they don't want to speak to me. The services are available to me from the public officials. They're somehow not available to me because I'm going to sue the city for wrongdoing? How does that make any sense? This rogue city attorney is advising the mayor, everybody across the board, even the dispatchers, you'll hear the calls, okay, not to speak to me, to a citizen requesting services. Can you believe this? Internal Affairs in charge of the investigation into the wrongdoing and malicious prosecution and arrest and all the above against me and the attack against my family, and they don't want to respond because, according to them, legal told them not to. These are all sheep, people, sheep. Unacceptable. And you saw, this is like the 5th time I've rung this bell. 5th time, no one's come out. 5th time. So let's try this. Non-emergency line. Let's do this. Let's see if we can put this on speaker. How are you supposed to call the non-emergency line? Yeah. Dial a number. How you doing, sir? Good. What's your name?
I'm Sergeant Kroll.
Kroll. Yes. Abel, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
There seems to be a problem here. Okay. And you guys are, when I say you guys, I don't mean you. I think when you and I had first met. Have we met before?
I would say yes, but I don't know why.
Maybe early on. Yeah,
it's been maybe a year.
It could be. You're probably one of the first officers or sergeants that I've spoken to. So
yeah, I think so. You had
a problem with Sergeant Staley.
No. You had a crazy truck.
Oh yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good memory.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah. So.
I'm just gonna.
No, it's okay, brother. And I keep my glasses on because the light bothers my eyes. And
No, of course.
So, what I'm going to tell you, I hope it shocks excuse my language and frankness, the shit out of you, okay? Because honestly, it's shocking the shit out of me. And I seem a little agitated and annoyed only because the gross disrespect from these employees is outrageous. Brother, you have your own mind and I have my own mind, and we operate differently and we think differently. We're all different people and humans in this world.
Absolutely.
You're not sheep and I'm not sheep and we don't follow the sheep. But we're none of that, okay? If somebody tells you or anybody you love, walk across the street and get hit by a car, they're not gonna listen, right? And if they do, I mean, hey man, I'm sorry man, that's on you, right? So it's the same scenario here. Brother, explain to me, right? And what realm do these people in this city live in? Because I might not be living in the same realm that they are. How is it the city of Boynton Beach? Okay, let's just say, let's play words. Let's just make some words up, right? And let's say this, brother. Let's say everything that I'm saying is a lie, right? That the city of Boynton Beach attacked me and my family, retaliated against me, maliciously locked me up, imprisoned me, all these things. Let's say it's all a lie. And I created this lie, now I'm gonna sue the shit. Anybody could sue for whatever they want to sue, right? Right? Anybody could do that, okay? Anybody in business, but they already know, right? So, let's just pick something and sue you for it. It's okay. So, now I'm gonna sue the city, right? Everybody's gonna laugh at me because I'm gonna sue the city that's not gonna run out of money, because we all know who pays, right? But that's your problem, sue for whatever you want. So now because I'm gonna sue the city, you, everybody, I can't call 911 non-emergency line for service. And then they'll tell you, how come you came out here? It's like somebody telling you, okay, you can't show up, you gotta talk to legal. What are you talking about? You threaten legal.
Okay, so if you're involved in any litigation.
Well, we're not.
Well, even if it's I believe the city attorney believes that you've mentioned litigation against the city.
Okay.
So, any requests or anything have to go through that. However,
No.
if you need help, you absolutely.
Okay, well, no, of course I need help.
You'll definitely show up.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Before we get there, I want to go back because this is something that I don't care if I get ahead.
And I mean, I'm just not sure what I can talk to you about.
No, I don't need to.
I do believe that
My brother,
got to go through city attorney.
you talk to me about whatever you want to talk to me. Obviously, we can't force you to do anything. I appreciate you walking outside. I mean, you did that at least, right? So let's do this, right? Let's just assume, right? This is a hypothetical, okay? That someone did something wrong here, right? And attacked somebody, hurt somebody, right? Let's say a 15-year-old kid got shot by one of your officers, right? Because he had a piece of bubble gum and the officer didn't like it, so he shot him, right? What do you think that family's gonna do? They're gonna sue the city, they're gonna obviously seek, prosecution on the officer, everybody involved, etc., right? That's logical, right? They're not gonna throw a party because they shot their kid. Obviously not, right? So, having said that, do you think that the city attorney is gonna tell the mayor, let's say, not you, right? Let's say the mayor, right, that's responsible for this entire city, hey, you're my client, right? Because she's a city attorney, right? You're her client, right? So her client, not to reach out to the family, right? That their kid was shot by an officer in her city because they're about to sue you. They threaten legal. What the heck are we talking about here? That's not acceptable, nor is it legal. Now the city attorney. Now everybody can follow the sheet, follow it. But like I told you, right, brother, you got stripes on your shirt. You did something to earn them, right? So it's not, they didn't give it to you for free, right? So long story short, well, they gave it to Staley, I think, for free, but we'll figure that out. Let's say you earned them, right? And you have to do some stuff for it, all this stuff, right? Well, you have your own mind. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, that's like somebody telling you, they call you on the phone, and they scream at you, and then you send your officers. They're obviously, they're your officers. They're under you. they respect you, blah, blah, blah. Hey, go kill that guy. He told me, fuck you. Bro, no. It's unacceptable. So it's the same thing here. This lady, right? You know where we're at right now, right? In your precinct, right? In a public setting, right? There's a camera there, there's a camera there, there's a camera everywhere, right? And there's a camera in my hand, right? You know why I have this camera in my hand? Well, apart from the obvious, right? Documenting this. I don't want you to say to me or her or anybody, oh, you're too aggressive, you walked up to me and tried to hurt me. No, bro. I'm respectful, I'm courteous, I'm a little agitated because of what just happened. I just, come on. And before I got here, you know, I got hung up with twice again from 911. You know what it is? You call 911 non-emergency number to speak to Gene about the internal affairs investigation that he conducted to get the records that he promised just the other day. I mean, this is the same Gene that called me just the other day at 8 o'clock at night. But all of a sudden now it's like, you call over here?
Yeah, they
hung up on you.
They don't know anything about it.
No, they transfer, they give the message to the officer.
Right.
Because these people don't answer their phones here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you call them and then they try to transfer.
Give the message.
Let's just give the message. You know what I mean? That's it. But they won't give the message.
No, I think what happened, and I don't know if they're giving the message or not.
No, they're not.
But they have been instructed now that with the possibility of litigation.
No, there's not a possibility. It's 100% guaranteed.
Right. So
Yeah? And that was guaranteed. Let me tell you this. That was guaranteed the moment they put the shackles on me.
Right.
And I clearly stated it.
Right.
They put the shackles.
So that's why they can't
No, yes, they can.
really give you information.
No. Let me tell you something. What information is top secret here?
No.
What? Can I ask you something?
Just ongoing investigation.
No. Listen to this crazy question. I'm about to ask you this silly, crazy question. You ready for it? What question or what is it that they can't answer that's not available to me or should be available to me as a member of the public? Explain that to me.
Just any active investigation.
Like what?
Just an active investigation doesn't.
Where is it?
Oh, I don't even know if there is one.
There isn't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
There isn't. It's concluded. The IA concluded their thing. I'm trying to get the records for it. I've been trying to get records for a year now. They don't give it to me. And what they do release is trying to hide it. Why did somebody try to hide something? To explain that.
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, you're an officer, you know.
Yeah.
When you do something wrong is when you hide something. Why else would you hide something? That's like you telling me, shut off your camera. I don't want to be recorded. You got nothing. You have one on your chest. Why don't you? What are we trying to hide? It's the same thing with the city attorney. How does the city attorney not know that someone could record her? Exactly. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what they're.
That's the same person. That's the same person that everybody here is following.
Right.
You see what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
So it's like, what are we talking about?
Unfortunately.
So I need internal affairs.
It's
Right.
gotta go through.
I know it goes through records, right? But records is being held up and records is being blocked.
I don't think internal affairs. I don't think internal affair reports go through records. No.
Oh no, yes it does. Yeah.
You know what?
How you doing?
I gotta check on that for you.
Oh, actually, Captain, how you doing? What a coincidence. I mean, it must be a magic coincidence because you and I sat there and I was actually going to try to get your name.
Okay, it's Sanders.
Sanders.
Remember I said you like the chicken?
Yeah, we sat there, remember?
Yes,
And
and I
you
went
wrote
through
down.
everything and
You wrote down?
copied everything and submitted it to IA.
There you go. So
Yes.
you took my records request and
Yes.
you wrote everything down?
Yes.
And what if I were to tell you that since that day, I still have not yet received any records? And they don't even produce to me what you submitted as my records request. It's posted by law. Yeah, of course.
And what records were you looking for? Because I
So-
can go ahead and send, let me see if I can get can I get a pen and a piece of paper?
Oh, well,
Thank you.
by the way, I need to also submit a complaint on her. I need her information.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Yeah, so.
Let's do one
Yeah,
thing
no, of
at
course,
a
of
time.
course.
Because you know I dealt with
Yeah,
you.
no, of
and-
course. And no, and I appreciate you coming out here because.
Oh no, I knew the call. I was out, and then I said as soon as I get in, I was going to see if you were still
Yeah.
here. Okay.
So before we start, I just want to say this, and I want a little bit of clarification because it seems and let me just be frank if I can, it's getting into some weird, strange, and dangerous territories for me at least.
Okay.
And I say this intentionally. This whole thing got started because of
The arrest for the Airbnb and the misuse of 911.
right.
I remember.
Let me just be frank. For the retaliation of words that were said to the Sergeant Staley, that's obvious. The truth comes out, right? Now, if you guys don't want to see it, that's okay. I don't mean you. I mean Boynton Beach.
Yeah.
Having said that, the world's going to see it, and everybody's going to see it. But nevertheless, that's why it happened, right? Supposedly misuse of 911.
Right.
Now, I don't know if you remember, but hopefully I can refresh your memory. I said very clearly that dispatch was hanging up on me.
Right, and remember I said, no, that's not something that should occur, and they should have addressed it and found out what the problem was.
Exactly. So now, when you and I spoke, that's all me, let's say, speaking, right? Because you're taking my word for it.
Right.
Right?
But it has everything has to be investigated. But I do remember you saying that.
Right.
And I also remember that you said Sergeant Staley responded and was like, arrest you after being there.
Oh, that's exactly what happened. And now I could 100%, even with the limited records that they're releasing. Look how long it's been, right? And I haven't been able to sue yet because of just on the 11th, I believe it was, on the 11th
Of what? February?
of March.
Of March? Okay.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
Okay.
I received the internal affairs investigation. It was supposed to have been the entire investigation, right? Which is one of the things I requested from you, remember?
Well, no, you couldn't have requested it at that time.
Right, because they were still going on.
I was submitting it and
Right.
providing the paperwork and the information.
It was like maybe it was like a future request, I don't know. But even if I didn't do that specific thing with you, because this is all new to me, by the way. I've asked for it 100 times. Even you know.
What's on me?
Huh?
What's on me?
No, I said even if I didn't ask you at the time, I mean,
Right.
For that, this is all new to me. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was on me.
No.
Huh?
No. So basically, I've even asked Gene, which is the internal affairs investigator at the time, Sergeant Gene, for the records, right? So I've submitted records requests to and he said he was going to hand it to me. He never did.
Okay.
Right? He said, and his reasoning, right? And this was months and months ago when it was concluded. I sat down with him in that office, right? And you only have 14 days to respond and give me the records. But nevertheless, he said he forgot to click on certain things from internal affairs to give them access to the record. Remember you said they don't have access to it?
And you know who I was going to ask about that?
Right. Exactly. So
Right
you can
there.
see what I'm doing with.
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Did you just point at me? Did
did.
you see him?
Yeah.
You see how I'm just, because I'm a good supervisor, I come out here to take care of my guy, and I'm just like,
It's something that you would know. I didn't know.
Wow.
That's right in my head. Yeah,
Now,
she does.
Right? But again, this is not all top secret information. This is all information. This is all my information.
Right.
What I'm asking for, right? From the city. Nevertheless, to make a long story short, none of that has been provided to me. None of that. What if I were to tell you that today, right? I called dispatch. Remember I just said it, right? And I was going to refresh your memory, and you remembered clearly about the whole hang up, and they hung up on me 3 times, and I spoke to the supervisor, all that. And then they used that as a weapon and retaliated against me because of the words that I used. All of that happened. What if I were to tell you that today, they hung up on me twice? And you know who hung up on me twice? The supervisor that's over there right now. Twice hung up on me. And I have it recorded. I'll let you hear it. Twice. Because first of all, how do you know how do you know who I am? Huh?
Well, I remember you.
No, I know you, but I'm talking about I'm on the phone. Like,
it's because, and I don't sugarcoat anything, I'm always direct.
right, threatened legal is what they're calling it.
They're calling it what?
Threatened legal.
Threatened legal?
Yeah, that's what you called it. You threatened legal. To use threaten. I don't like that. I don't like the way that that's phrased.
Okay.
That's not a threat. You know what I mean? You have the right in this. In this.
Well, I apologize on their behalf. They have been giving direction, basically, not just for you.
Oh no, they've done it to
I'm
everybody.
telling you to everyone
Yeah.
in regards to public records, because here's the thing. That's
Well, not
occurring.
public records, though.
This would be public record.
No, I know, but you don't know what happened yesterday. I don't want you to be misinformed.
Okay.
I don't want to cut you off. Let me just tell you what happened yesterday, because this is where it all went sideways.
Okay.
Right? I went yesterday. I'm going to make it short, and it's not because I like to talk. I just want to give you the information. I don't want you to be at a disadvantage. You know. Yesterday, there was a scheduled meeting with Angel, which is the mayor's secretary. Okay. And she requested the meeting, even though I went there on the 11th, which is when I came here and I got that thumb drive. And then I went here, and then I went there afterwards to schedule a meeting with the mayor, right? Because the chief of police, I've requested like 10 times here in person, all documented, to put me in your books so that we can schedule a meeting. If you can't be bothered. So I said, I'm going to go straight to the top and give her an opportunity to address it. This is how I am, right? She's not going to address it, open up a checkbook. We're going to address everything in court, but I want to give her the opportunity, just like we're talking right now, to oversee what just happened. She doesn't know what happened. She's going to get blindsided when I'm starting to release stuff, on the internet already, with the little bit I have. But nevertheless, I want to speak to her. Hey, look, this happened to me, my family. Can we make sure this doesn't happen to anyone? The city attorney got involved, right? And because I had this phone out, she didn't like that too much. And then as soon as we had the conversation, a little bit about what happened, she said, "Oh no, you're threatening legal." No, I'm not making any threats. Okay? And first of all, there hasn't been a lawsuit filed yet. The moment they decided to shine a tactical flashlight and potentially scar my newborn son for life.
Yeah, remember your child was in the car in the back seat with your wife, right? Yeah.
So my newborn son's face, for no reason, there was no threat.
I remember.
I'm the caller. It's a so-called civil matter. All of this stuff.
I remember.
You remember, right? All this happened to me. Of course, the moment you shackled me, threw me in a box.
Can you get me a complaint form for so he can document what happened with the young lady? Yes.
Yeah, there was multiples, because there's a lot of complaints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get a couple.
Yeah.
I get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Get them.
It's not going to matter, because internal affairs is going to investigate, and everybody's going to get a slap.
If you recall, I made a copy of everything that you gave to me for you to have for your records after I signed each of them, remember? So that showed that we were in receipt of them, and you can also go ahead and...
Oh, I believe you.
You don't... No, remember that night? I don't know if you remember.
Yeah,
remember, I was photocopying and signing everything and trying to keep track of everything in order.
Oh, yes.
So I can submit it to IA. But I also gave you a copy of it because technically when you sign and I sign, it's becoming an official record and it gets submitted into IA.
No, you weren't trying to hide it, right?
No, I wasn't trying to. And if I don't hide anything.
No, that's why I'm smiling, because it's
what
like...
it came down to is you needed a copy for your records, which I gave to you, for your records showing that at that time, Captain Sanders received these records from you for this IA complaint, which were turned over to IA.
Now, you mind if I ask you a question?
What kind of question?
It's just a professional question,
Yes.
right? It's like, you don't have to be careful to answer a question because I'm asking you a question. Just don't believe me. It's not me.
23 years, I have to be careful.
I know what you mean, but it's not a leading question.
I know, but go ahead and ask.
It's a question that if you didn't answer, it's like almost answering, right?
Okay.
So it's like, if we know, right? If we know that this whole situation is because of people hanging up and retaliation, blah, blah, blah. I spoke to the supervisor. I told you that from dispatch. Explain to me, how could it be possible that after like 50 records requested a year and a half or more later, I still don't have the actual call from 911 dispatch between me and the supervisor. You know why I don't have it? I know why I don't have it still, because they're hiding it. Now it sounds like, why would they hide that, Abel? You want to know why would they hide that? I'm going to tell you why would they hide that.
561.
And if you wanted to, right? If you wanted to, right? If I was in your shoes and in your position, I would do it, because something needs to happen here. I mean, this is outrageous.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, he just wanted to speak with him.
there's no reason to hide that. We both agree that was a question. Would there be a reason to hide the 911 call from the 911
No,
dispatch?
but we have an amount of, and I was gonna follow up and ask you the question because I don't wanna interrupt you. We have a time where recordings get
Erased.
purged
Yeah.
from the system.
Yeah.
So it also depends on when you put in the request for the 911 call. I don't know when you put in the
Can I
request.
tell you when?
Yeah, sure.
Immediately.
Okay.
Right? And then you also put it in, right? And I put in all these requests and all this information and everything, including possibly even my attorney, because my attorney put in a records request as well. I'm going to request to know exactly what, because I let my attorney do his thing. So he put in his own request, he did his own thing, because I can't get.
And he should have copies of all of his
He gave it
requests.
to me,
Right.
but they didn't give it to him, right? So long story short, if it's gone, right?
If it's been purged.
It's been purged, gone, it's because it's been erased on purpose. Right?
Okay.
Now, there's no reason, right? If that one's purged, right? Why wouldn't you purge the other calls?
I can't answer.
No, I get it,
I
but-
can't answer
but
that
you-
question.
no, I'm just telling
What
you.
happens, right?
Right. I'm just telling you that it paints a picture, right? If you're going to give me call 1, call 2, call 3, call 4, call 5 is very important because it was to the supervisor to address call 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your issue that you
Right.
initially had, yes.
And I was making an official complaint. See what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I have that call? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Sergeant Staley told the supervisor, she stated it during the internal affairs investigation, that he'll take care of it. So she gave it. So according to the director during the internal affairs investigation, the way that it works, you correct me if I'm wrong, over there they have their own supervisors, right?
Well, they have supervisors.
Right. So they have a supervisor for the 911 dispatch, and then
Yes.
the supervisor has a supervisor,
Right.
which is the director. I think that's what she said was her
I don't know
position.
I'm not even gonna lie to
Yeah.
you, I don't know the pecking order
Yeah.
over at dispatch.
Well, now I had to know, but basically that's what it is, right? So according to her during the investigation, the way that it works, it's obvious how it works. You call in, you speak to a supervisor, she takes the complaint, she writes it down, she does her investigation, and then she sends it to whoever she needs to send it to. Let's say you. Thank you, sir. I don't know how to write. So,
And
yeah.
you know that, I don't,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that you remember that whoever you turn these over to,
Oh, we'll do them now.
you have to make sure the person that takes it, you sign,
sign, yeah.
and the supervisor signs it.
Yeah.
And then they make a copy of this
Yeah.
for you, okay?
So, to make a long story short, I don't have that because it was swept under the rug, right?
Okay.
Because of what was said and what was alleged,
Okay.
right? And that's not me making a statement. That's not me asking you to answer any questions.
Okay.
I'm
Because
saying,
what I'm going to do now, because your complaint is about not receiving the records
yeah,
along
but
with
where's
the
the
911.
where's the IA report, right?
We can't tell you that. We're in uniform services at this time. I can't tell you where the IA report is.
What do you
And
mean?
how they process, we don't have access to it.
But that's what I'm saying. But where's these internal affairs investigation people?
You
Where are
have
they?
to make contact with internal
I've been-
affairs.
that's what I'm
You have
saying.
to make an appointment and they have to
I've
come
been
out.
coming-
I understand.
and they don't
Have they given
respond.
you the number?
No, they haven't been giving me any number. But apart from that, okay, I already know how. I've been coming here for about 2 years already. When I show up here and I need to speak to somebody, and let's say Gene was doing the investigation, I would show up here, right, unannounced, right, unannounced, and can I speak to Gene? And if he's on duty, he'll show up here and he'll speak to me, right? And if he's doing something, I'll wait for him. I showed up unannounced. Okay, I'll wait for you, no problem. You know what I mean? But he'll show up every single time. Now it seems to be when it's all said, it's done. What do I need to speak to somebody in internal affairs for? You should be able
Well,
to
you're
get access.
you're asking us a question about the internal affairs
No, I'm not.
investigation.
No, I'm asking
About
for the
you-
records.
Right, and that's not something that we can provide.
No.
But I also was
But you
gonna
can
make-
call them, right?
No, they're not. It's 6 o'clock, 15 minutes.
Right, I mean, they're not here, but you can call them on the phone and be like, hey, what's going on? He knows about it already. Like Gene was here the other day when I spoke to him.
Right.
Right?
But we
He called.
don't, I'm not going to tell you we have access to them. We
No,
don't.
no, I didn't ask
The
you.
only thing I can do is basically give an email, send an email to the records clerk who handles public records requests.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do, right? But I'm gonna suggest something, let's say.
Okay,
right?
you can make the suggestion.
And then you can do it or not do it, right?
Okay.
I personally right, would like if this person, which already knows about it, by the way, that Gene already contacted. If we call Gene right now, I can't call him because I don't have his cell phone, but if you call Gene right now and you ask him, hey, he's the investigator, he was the investigator, and you say, hey, you met with Abel, you said to him that you were going to get him all the records because you forgot to do something. Okay, that's what he alleged. Yeah, he's going to say, yeah, I did do that. And he also stated that you were going to talk to the new sergeant from Internal Affairs to make sure he got everything he needed. And you were going to reopen the investigation, talk to him about possibly looking at it again, not reopening it, looking at it again with fresh eyes. Yeah, I did say that. Okay, where is his records? They release only a partial. There is a total of 7 officers. Why does he only have 3? Did you only conduct an interview with 3 officers?
Okay.
That wouldn't be possible, right?
The only thing, like I said, and I'm trying to accommodate you and give you what I can give to you.
Right.
And tell you that you complete the information, I'm going to submit it. The public records request is going to be sent to the person that's responsible for doing the public records request here. All I can do is send the emails. Unfortunately, I'm not in charge of their departments.
Well, the Internal Affairs?
Internal Affairs or...
Who's in charge of that department?
That would be a Major Yopis.
Yeah, he's not available either, right?
It's not on the weekend.
Right.
No.
And not yesterday, not the day before, not
I don't
any
know
other
what
day.
his schedule was because our rotations are all different.
Right, but you understand that this whole
I
situation
understand,
is
and
unacceptable.
that's why I'm trying to answer all the questions and give you the right direction because I have no problem with explaining anything or anything that I can facilitate and do for you. I would attempt to do for you, but I only have my limitations and how far I can go can only go to so much can be done with that.
Right, but it's not because of so-called threatened legal, you're saying, right?
No.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I'm always going to follow protocol and what we're allowed to do. And I'm explaining to you that public records requests can also be documented and saved, which you have your mechanisms of using your attorney, but also online. It gives you a number that is established for public records requests to keep your records of it. Now, what you do with that information is up to you. I can't direct you or point you in a direction
I've
what
already
to do with that.
I've already done it. So let me tell you what I've done. This is not a threat. I'm just telling you. Let me tell you what I've done since yesterday, right?
Okay.
Now it's a surprise for her, but it shouldn't be any surprise. The amount of craziness that I've received from the moment I met with that lady to this moment right now has been insanity. Okay, even to like not even 20 minutes ago before you got outside, insanity, disrespect. It's outrageous, right? Even now, hanging up on me again is crazy. Threatening legal. I'm not threatening anything. It shouldn't. If she called you probably says that you can't speak to him, and you're doing your job. Right, you're talking to a citizen.
I'm always like this. I can't even say officer. This sergeant has been here over 25 years. We always attempt to do our job to the fullest.
Right. Then that's what that's what I say, and that's what I was telling you. Remember, you're not sheep. You have your own brain. You do your own things. When I came here yesterday for the records, it was early. I just had finished speaking to them. Okay, over there, they even knew that I was coming over here to speak to IA. They offered to call the captain from IA, so everybody knew I was coming here to talk to them to get these records that I've been asking for years now, right? And when I get here, Nicole, which was nice up until yesterday, and you'll find it in the video, okay? Because I've sent it to absolutely everyone, the mayor, everybody across the board, including your chief of police. And here's one of his complaints. I brought it in so I can hand it to you, so you can hand it to him. Okay, the chief of police, okay, the assistant chiefs of police, and everybody down from there has gotten these packets, including her, okay, which is the you got it. Yeah, one of them is a records request.
You give me the ones that you want me to.
Here, this is for, and you'll sign it. This is for the chief of police. He got it in his email along with the mayor and everybody else. But and I attached the videos of these interactions and all types of very interesting stuff. But nevertheless, this whole city attorney that's advising you guys, everybody here, okay? Because if the 911 dispatch over there they're answering 911 calls got a call from her, you guys got a call too, right? So we're not gonna hide that. But nevertheless, okay, like I stated, you guys are not sheep. You're coming out here. Thank you for coming out here. Thank you. Yeah, I was actually I tried to get your name. I couldn't even put a sentence
How
out.
can you forget the name Sanders, like the chicken, like Barry Sanders?
And it's almost dinner time.
Let me tell you something. I can barely even remember these days my last name. You know, so it's like there's so much going on. But
I understand.
But I'm like,
I already remember.
and you know why I was going to request
dealing with
you?
you. Why?
You're not going to believe this. Right? It's not because I didn't want to talk to you or nothing, but because yesterday, Nicole, out of all people, I would have thought that she would have been neutral, you know? But she got that call. Wait a second. Let me go back. We got to address what needs to be addressed. Remember, I'm recording, so I see. And I'm not an idiot. She didn't get a call. Okay? One of your captains who's in the video, he goes to the back, he shows up over here, they go into the room over there. They were there for about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Nicole came out here like a different human. So the captain told you, don't talk to you, blah, 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 blah. So how's it possible?
I'm trying to listen to
You're live.
How did that go live?
Because Nicole's probably listening.
Whoever you're on the phone with, please hang up with them.
Nicole's listening. Yeah. I told her she's going to lose her job. I told her, I tried to help her, you know?
Is that a regular?
Of course
That'll be
not.
addressed in a minute.
Yeah. I love it. It's no bullshit.
Listen,
I even turned my phone to I love it.
That statement you just made, you can't imagine how true that is. She
But that's what I'm trying to say. We're not sheep.
You got
we have to stand for something.
You
That's
got
why I'm
the
here.
right person.
You know?
To
You want to know something? Even look, my hairs are starting to stand up a little bit tomorrow. Just the other day, I happened to ask my fiance, hey, because of her actually, it was because of her. I said, hey, is it possible that I know I did, and it's all documented. I know what I did, right? But since I don't know how to write, and I don't know how to read, by the way. So I can't write anything down. They have to write it for me, and I have to record it, okay? That's my own personal issues.
I have your fiance write that for you.
No, yeah. No. But this, no. They'll write it here, you know? And if you don't want to write it, then it's okay. I'll just submit an email. But whatever it is, it's okay, okay? I didn't become a millionaire and very successful because I don't know how to read and write.
Right.
But nevertheless, I asked her, I said, hey, could it be possible during all your records, requests, and everything, that you didn't ask for the 911 call? And when I asked her that, the reason why I'm telling you this is because she started crying profusely. Oh, do you know what happened to her, you know? It's very dramatic, they only lock you up. She suffers from anxiety attacks. She's a new mom. Right? And in the middle of the night, with nowhere to go, they just came and attacked me and took me away. Right? What the hell's going on here? So what do you think is going to happen to her? You know what I mean? And then now she knows. You know what my house looks like? Okay, this very luxury blah 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 house. She's not even sleeping in the room because of the whole energy. I took out the sitting area. It's like a command center for all this stuff. You know, that's how it is for me. Because you got to stand for something. This is unacceptable. And then I come here, and then I get treated like I'm some kind of criminal. You know what I mean?
I would hope
No, you're
that
great. Yeah.
we're not treating you that way. We're listening to you. I can sign these and date these that you're dropping these off. They won't get to anybody until Monday. I'm going to let you know already ahead of time.
Let me tell you something. I don't mean to cut you off. I don't expect, not from you, I don't mean that. I don't expect absolutely nothing from the city of Boynton Beach.
Okay.
Nothing. And that's because of what you've already established.
Okay.
But that wasn't a question. That's what it is. So whether you have it or you don't have it, I brought it. You know why I brought it? So he could use it as whatever he wants to use it for.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because he already has it in his email.
Okay. Well, I'm going to sign it that you're dropping it off today. I'll make a copy with my signature on it that you've given it to me this day because I believe in making sure people know that when I say I'm going to pass on the information, I'm properly doing it. I'm going to do an email to our public records personnel and basically state the things that weren't provided on this date again for,
Every single
what's the
thing.
day, the 12th?
13th.
The 13th.
Now, that's what I just asked her for, right? I tried to ask her for. I said,
Well,
hey.
she won't be able to provide it.
No. I asked her, what I did ask her, which she has access to right here, right now, is, hey, every single request that I've made, right, and your extensions by law, can you print it and provide it to me? Right? Yes, you can.
Call them.
But you know what she said? She called Nicole and she told her, no, don't give it to him.
Call one of us. Don't worry about the other stuff.
Why?
Just call one of us.
This is like me handing you this paper, you telling me you can't hand it back. Like, what are we talking about here? You know?
Well, I'm going to go ahead, like I told you, and photocopy this, sign each page for you, get this back to you. You can
Yeah, that's the
provide-
complaint with but the other one's a records request.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah.
make a copy of
Yeah.
all of them and sign them and date them. I'm going to let you do this. You can submit it anytime you want to this.
Well, I'll just tell you about it if you don't mind. You know, or if you can write it.
You can go ahead, and I know you're getting ready to get out of here. You can have him document the complaint, and we'll just save it on your
body cam.
body cam, and they can review it.
Let me go grab a different body cam
Okay.
so I can make sure that you've got just solid footage on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
If you
just
don't
keep
mind, let's do
it
that.
narrowing the focus on what your
I'm
complaints
just gonna
are
make it
for
quick.
today.
I'm gonna make it
Okay?
quick.
And I'll sign these and get these back to you.
And how do I speak to? Can you call Gene and can we? Because maybe he could send you the file. You could just hand it to me.
They won't provide them like that.
Or-
It's a different,
I can grab it.
records department has a different protocol with the releasing of public records.
Well, he said
It goes-
Gene stated that he was going to release it to her, and according to him, he
And-
did.
And you already spoke with Nicole. I
Yeah.
know, I can't tell you, I wasn't a part of that meeting, how they move in regards to releasing the public records to you. Just like if you came in for a report now that I have access to,
Mm-hmm.
I can't unless it's certain things that may need to be redacted. I'm saying that hypothetically, I don't have the access, even as a captain, to release it to you.
No, I get it,
because
but we could-
Now we've had issues with like releasing stuff without it going through the proper channels and documenting when and the date that these records are released.
Right, but what I'm asking for, I know you can't touch it for obvious reasons, right?
Yes.
But what I'm asking for, right, is just to get some clarity, right? So we know that the internal affairs is concluded. We know all of that. The investigation's concluded. I don't understand. I know I have some of the records for 3 of the officers and 3 of the dispatchers.
Yes.
I get it. Where's the rest? It's a question. Where is the rest? It's,
Okay.
you know.
And the only thing I can do is
Ask.
email and ask. That's
and
it.
ask.
Okay.
But I can't be copied on it, you know what I mean?
Right.
And what about a phone call? Can you call them and ask them?
I can call him and find out, but I already know the answer because it's going to go through their supervisor now.
Speak to legal?
It's going to go through their supervisor,
Which is the captain.
which is a major now.
A major.
Our roles have all been reassigned. Okay? So I'll get this for you and I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So if I needed to speak to them, are they still not going to speak to me?
I can't tell you what they're going to do. I can tell you that I'm going to come out to you when you request it.
Appreciate that. Unbelievable. How's it going?
Well,
So I need your, before that, the records, the history of them. Can you print that out?
at this time, I was told all I can do is enter in a new request for you. Anything else will have to go through the legal department.
Oh, I'm sorry, you cut off. I couldn't hear you.
I can only put in the newest request for you. Anything else will have to go through legal from City Hall. That's
Okay.
what I was told.
No, I could say something, right?
Again, all I can do is enter the request. I
get
was
it.
told that. So
I get it. I
if it's
understand.
not about this request, I can't help you at this time.
I understand, but all I want to state to you, right, so it's clear, right, is that Nicole's gonna lose her job. I don't want you, I gave her the information, now I'm gonna give it to you, okay? That's all I can do, okay? What they're telling you to do, you see how the captain came out here?
Again, sir.
You don't wanna
If
listen?
you want to speak with them, you definitely can.
No, but you're not
letting
listening.
You know, again, I'm letting you know all I can do is the new request. If you would like to speak with them again, we can get them back out for you. But
No,
again, all
she's
I can
coming
do is
back out,
that.
but what I'm trying to
Okay.
tell you is that a conversation, because someone is going to sue the city, you work for
I
the
can't
public.
have, again,
We're not
it's
having a
legal.
conversation.
Again, the only conversation we can have is if you're going to give me that, I can enter that.
What
If
about-
you're not handing that to me, sir, I can't assist you at this time.
Handing what?
Sorry.
What, handing what?
The new request, is that what you came here
No,
for, or she took it?
she took it.
Okay, well then,
Yeah.
I have nothing I can say to you at this time.
Yeah, what
Okay?
about your name and information?
Davis.
I couldn't hear you.
Davis,
Well, the ID number.
5129. Have a good day.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna lose her job. Lose her job. There you go. Couldn't even give her advice. So ignorant, boy. City attorney causing chaos and mayhem, boy. What do you expect? Rogue police officers, rogue city attorneys, rogue chiefs of police, assistant chiefs of police. This guy over here coming out here right now also has this smug ass, dumbass attitude. Yep.
1 second, I will get this here.
Is Gene on duty today?
See him.
How do we find out if Gene's on duty?
Okay, so did we try to make contact with me? Okay, so let's try to do that. ATL is local. So, no overlaps here.
Davis.
I would say, whether driving later as soon as you get through the town, but that's going to be, so it's up to you. So my suggestion at this point, well, I think that's every time. So let's do it on the same phone. Here's the problem. If we know that units are out,
I don't know how many times that's been already. I rung this bell. It's gonna be an hour now. I've been here on Friday.
Sir? No.
I gotta. She don't answer.
Okay, well, stop.
What?
Stop. I'm sitting right here.
I get it, but what else am I supposed to do, brother?
You're supposed to wait a minute.
For her?
No, for me.
Oh, but she just said that you can't control these people.
Yeah, so,
I need something from her.
okay.
Oh, you're gonna go around and talk to her, you mean?
No, I'm gonna figure out what we got going here in a minute, but I'm kind of in the middle of doing something else.
No, I get it. Remember,
We'll handle that real quick and we'll figure it
Yeah.
out. That doesn't work.
Why? How's it's supposed to be ringing for her?
Because you already rang her enough times. If she's not coming up, she's not coming up. So we'll take care of that, okay?
And that's what it is?
Let me do this real quick. Take care of that.
Uh-huh.
This will take far less time, and I'll be right with you.
Yeah, I'm not rushing
We'll
you.
take that.
You know
No,
what I
it's
mean?
just that dinging is in here too.
Oh, you hear it over there?
Well, yeah.
Oh, it rings over there?
No. I'm hearing that over here.
Oh, I'm hearing it right here. I'm right next to him. I'm ringing it.
Yeah, all right, so just say mine.
Yeah.
I told him to listen to all your complaints.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm starting to get really upset. He's telling me not to ring the bell, but I'm trying to get the girl to answer a question, and I'm ringing the bell calmly, and then when I ring it multiple times, he's telling me not to do it, you know, like, hey, that doesn't work, you know. It's like, well, you copping an attitude with me, you know what I mean? It's like, what's going on, you know?
I have to go to my officers now.
No, I get it.
And I'll-
Is Gene on duty today?
No, he's not.
When does he come back?
I don't know, it's definitely he's not on the road.
Oh, he's no longer on the road?
Not in that capacity.
What's he doing now?
He's no longer in internal affairs and he doesn't work on the road, so I don't know what his hours are.
No, I know that, but what's his new status?
He's in charge of the country.
Oh, like he's here though, right?
No, he's not.
No, in the Boynton Beach, I mean. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm asking. Specialty unit.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that thing was going like that. I'm trying to talk to them. That's just crazy.
Are you gonna report?
I am. I gotta make a quick phone call.
Yeah, and I need to go in there to my guys really quick, so.
I have a quick question for you.
Two seconds.
But
Yeah.
I've been, but I have to attend to my officers.
Right, you mind if I ask you a question?
Yes.
Right, I don't know who else to ask, right? So, if I need to make a complaint for them,
You can go ahead and include it in there.
okay, it wouldn't be with their supervisor.
No, it's still connected and you can go through our department.
Okay, because
Okay.
according to their supervisor, it doesn't work that way, but okay.
Okay, but it still goes through our department too. We're linked.
Okay. There you go, she switched as well. Switches. So let these people do wrong shit. And they talk to me about ringing a bell. Explain that shit to me. And then this lady, Nicole, she has this mic while during our conversation, listening to us. She's on the call. She's on the line with this thing, listening to what we're talking about. Nicole, the same person is denying, telling people, her staff, not to do this or that or the third, because she's getting directions from this rogue city attorney. Unbelievable. The disgusting nastiness. This is a case of follow the idiot. And they all follow behind the idiots. If you follow an idiot, you're an idiot too. I mean, wow, bro. This is like a hive mind here, a hive mind. Everybody, even Shane. You see how she came back? Oh, I gotta go. And she just stated before she left, when you call me, I'll come out. But now she has to go to her guys. What are her guys? Like, who are they? That you're the captain. You're gonna go sit on your desk and do shit. Nothing. Listen to radio calls and sit around and do nothing. What else do you think police officers do? Besides arrest people for no reason. Well, you know, when they're upset with you, they'll arrest you. You tell them go fuck themselves, they'll arrest you. No. Don't ring the bell. It says, please ring the bell. He's telling me, don't ring the bell. Let's see how we can get this phone call. 6116. says non-emergency. That's very interesting. It took me a complaint, huh? Phone's still ringing. Phone's ringing from the lobby of the police department. And this is where they're at, right across, where the dispatch is right across over there in the fire department. An hour and 7 minutes. And there you go. Let's get some clarity about calling a non-emergency number of the city of Boynton Beach if you're going to get arrested for it as well. How about these people violating the Records React statute and law? They get arrested? I like how they don't give you the records and they change it in their system. Like if they gave it to you, like if there's not going to be some kind of record or accountability. Like, oh yeah, you fulfilled it? How did you do that? Huh? Explain yourself. And then you come back and, oh yeah, you didn't ask for it.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're all right.
So that was actually somebody telling me that they are, in fact, you came in, was it yesterday or the day before? From public records request.
Oh yeah.
So they are
2
processing
days.
that. That is being processed. And he said a likely time frame for
Who's
you will
he?
be early this coming week
Like who?
for it to be done. He couldn't give me a day, but he said within the beginning of this coming week.
Or when you say, like, who you spoke to?
I talked to Yogis.
Oh, the captain?
He's not a captain.
What is he?
Assistant chief.
Oh, assistant chief.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's a major. So
major, yeah.
I just promoted him.
Yeah.
So he told me that yes, they are, but it will be the beginning part of this coming week.
Right. Yeah, which is, like again, like, you know, it's unacceptable. It should have,
It just takes a while.
no, it doesn't take 2 years.
Because they put you in the queue.
No, 2 years.
No, I'm not talking about 2 years. I'm talking
That's how
about
long
what
it's
you
been.
recommended, what you asked for
No,
yesterday or the day before.
no. Everything that I've asked for and continue to ask for and ask for and ask for.
I'm not worried about that.
No, I get it.
I'm saying, when did you request this latest?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That what you're considering a new request, right? That's why you're asking me that? It's already an old request. I keep requesting it because they're not giving it to me.
I get that,
You
but
see what I'm
what's
saying?
the last time that you requested it was
Was
yesterday or the
no,
day before?
the most recent, if that's what you're asking, it was a couple days. But the one that Gene was here, this was let me see,
No, I'm talking about the one that
a week
they're,
ago.
so the one that they're doing now, they're processing now is a couple days.
Right, the one that I've been requesting, the one that doesn't want to be released, is the internal affairs investigation.
I understand.
right? Which is
Yeah.
when I was here with Gene.
So for that, what he said is you actually have to make the appointment to get that
Who?
through internal affairs.
Let's make it now. Tomorrow,
I don't know how to make, no, they won't be in tomorrow. They'll
an appointment with somebody that won't take it. You see what I'm saying?
If they're not working, why would they come in to do it?
No, I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm
So
saying like who
Monday-
takes the appointment? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, we can get you the number and you give them a call.
Number who?
And then to internal affairs, the office line.
They don't answer their phones. Is what I'm telling you.
But they have a recorded message, do they not?
They don't respond. They don't return the calls.
I would say call them, leave them a message, say I'd like to set an appointment to get my internal affairs.
Oh, that's the standard procedure to get records.
For the internal affairs records, yes.
Well, why is it internal affairs records? It's public record. Internal affairs is public record.
I don't know that it is or not at this point. I don't.
It is public record. Is what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're telling me, but
I mean,
I'm not going to take that for granted either way because I don't know.
no, no, I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
But let me ask you this. I want to make clear this because I want to be crystal clear. If I called 911, the non-emergency line for assistance, could someone get arrested for that?
If you call 911,
Non-emergency.
non-emergency, it would depend. It's possible.
Oh, it's also possible?
Very doubtful.
Okay.
How many times do you call? I mean, you probably have to call multiple times.
Oh, there's a limit to call?
Well,
Who else do you call is what I'm saying.
At some point,
Okay.
yeah,
So-
there is. If you're calling over and over and over with no apparent necessity, yeah, that's
No, apparently, what do you consider necessity? Like if I call dispatch, right, the non-emergency line to the city of Boynton Beach, right, and they answer the phone, right, and you say hit 4 to request an officer, they answer the line, and then you tell them what you need. Is that considered something like that? But they don't answer, they hang up on you?
Well, I don't know about that.
I'm asking you, like
The
if I
question
called.
is exceptionally vague. So
No, okay, so if I called 911 non-emergency and I needed any service,
well,
any service.
It depends on what service you needed.
Oh, yeah?
Did you need an officer? What did
Yeah, and
Have you already been directed to where you need to go?
Like,
You're
where's-
just not doing it?
like where I need to go is what I'm saying. So in this case, I had to call twice, right? And I happened to be pulling up, I would have called until I got an answer, obviously. You know, I'm calling a non-emergency line. Who else am I going to
What
call?
are you calling for?
I'm calling to speak to somebody in internal affairs, like you just told me to schedule an appointment or figure out what's going on. I'm calling to speak to Gene, which is what I've usually done. The other day I called,
And are they transferring you?
nobody's transferring me, nobody's doing anything, they're hanging up on me. Okay, so it's not vague. I'm calling for legitimate reasons, okay? Are you telling me I could be arrested for that in this city?
I'm telling you that a lot of it depends on your, number one is that it's just incessant, constant calling and recourse, just requesting assistance for something that's non-existent, then yes, absolutely.
No, we're not talking about
But if you're telling me
non-existent.
that what you're calling for
Yeah.
today is to speak to somebody and they're just hanging.
Okay, let's say today, right?
I got to tell you, I'm not going to do hypotheticals with you.
No, it's not a hypothetical, it's a real scenario. You're telling me I need to speak to internal affairs, I'm telling you that I'm gonna have to call Monday somewhere, right? And I'm gonna call over there to the non-emergency. Where the heck am I gonna
I'm
call?
going to give you the direct line.
But they don't answer.
Well, if they're not going to answer your phone call, who do you expect them to answer to?
I don't understand that, what you just
You
said.
know, I'm going to give you their direct number. Call them directly to set up the appointment. Leave them a message.
Okay, well, what's that gonna do?
It's going to leave a message on their line.
Is that the standard procedure here?
For internal affairs? Yes.
Like, is that a specialty department? Because every time I came here,
Internal affairs are absolutely a specialty department, yes.
yeah?
Yeah, no, they're not associated with any of the other units, no. They're kind of one and of their own.
Yeah, they're just rogue, do whatever you want, no answers to nobody.
So the hypotheticals are not going to happen, and you're calling rogue answer to nobody. I'm not going with that. However, what I will do,
What else do you want me to say?
I don't. I
What else
you
you want me to say?
the exact, what you're here for.
You're an officer, I need to speak
If
to
you're
you,
making-
like, who the heck do I speak
If you're
to?
making complaints today,
Yeah,
that you have new complaints, I'm going to handle that.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into hypotheticals and stuff like that. We've been doing that, we've been going around and around.
who's been going around,
You
brother?
have with us.
I need to know if I'm gonna get arrested if I call a non-emergency
And
number.
I've already told you, if you do it constantly for no reason, it's a possibility.
But, and when I ask you no reason, you can't give me the reasons where no
Give me the
reason.
that you would call.
I just gave you 3 reasons, and I could give you 100 more.
We're not going to do this. So if you want to go ahead and give me
Yeah, I'll give it to
then I will do that.
the Sanders.
Well, I'm the only one standing here with the camera.
I get it, but you just said that I'll be able to speak to her.
You're going to be able to do the complaint on the video if you would like,
Yeah, well, I want to. I want to talk to her because now you're
but then you're not
taking.
going to have the camera.
I have a camera.
No, sir.
Yeah, I have my
Without us
camera.
recording what you want us to put down,
Yeah.
we're not going to do that.
Then hand her the camera.
No, sir.
Okay. So ask her if she can come back out here.
She's tied up right now. She'll be here when she can, but she's.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. I mean, I have to drive an hour back anyways. I've been here for an hour and 16
I'm
minutes.
here to take your complaint now. And if you want to do that, we'll go ahead and do that right now.
Yeah.
You've got the forms that you're not filling out, which is okay, you don't have to. You can do it on the body cam, which is fine. But you're telling me you're not going to do it on the body cam.
No, I didn't say
Or not
that.
my body cam.
I said I needed to speak to Sanders because you and I have a disagreement.
Doesn't matter, we have a disagreement, so what?
It matters to me.
So anybody that disagrees with you,
No.
that's
If you and
just
I-
what you said.
If we have a disagreement on something, right?
If-
I need a different opinion on an officer. You're
Get the
telling me I
different
could be
opinion.
arrested
I'm
or
not here
something.
for any of
I
your
don't agree with that.
opinions. I'm here for.
You do understand, right?
Statement. No, I have no idea.
Okay, but you don't let me explain it to you. So let me be clear. You're saying I could be arrested for something, okay? And for calling a non-emergency number. I'm telling you I need clarity. You said, yes, you can't provide clarity. You and I have that disagreement, right? Where I don't agree with what you're saying,
Okay.
right? Which is
Well,
okay.
then the statute
So that's
would
why,
take it.
that's what I'm
She's
saying.
not going to give you an opinion either, sir.
Well, it's not an opinion. I want her to
It
state
is
the
an
statute.
opinion.
I want her to state the law and the statute.
Sir, we're
so I
here
could
for your
understand it.
complaint. That's all I'm here for.
Right, so call
So if
Captain
you'd like to
Sanders.
do your complaint, I'll take it for you now. If not, then I'm not going to wait.
No, I don't need you to wait. I know you'd have to go somewhere.
No, I'm
Call
actually
Sanders.
here, but she's tied up in lineup
Okay. And Lina?
giving you
Oh,
the
because she has to do roll call. I'll wait.
to give the complaint at this point.
Okay.
And if you tell me no, then that's fine. I'm just
I'm gonna
going to
make
say
the
you
complaints.
refuse to do it.
I'm gonna make the complaints, but I'm gonna make it with her.
Okay.
That's
So
what
at
I'm
this
like.
point, you're refusing to do your complaint with me
With you, yeah.
on the camera, which
Yeah.
will do nothing more than say what you're saying.
No, camera.
Okay, that's fine.
You're talking about
So
the camera.
is there anything- the camera that I've got on.
Yeah.
So is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, Sanders, no, I'll be here.
I'll let you know you'll be here, but is there anything I can help you with?
No, I mean, you're not gonna go around and hypotheticals according
That's
to.
very good, sir. And
Yeah,
we're set.
appreciate it.
I'll let her know that you'll be waiting out here,
Got it.
and at this point, you're refusing to do any complaint.
No, she's here now. There we go.
Okay, what,
So he's refusing to do any complaint with me, he will do it with you.
I can't write down everything. I don't, I'm going back and forth.
Waiting for you to get here to do any complaint.
Okay.
And not doing it with me because he disagrees with something that I said.
Okay.
So if you want to be here for it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll be here for it.
Okay, so it's on, so if you want to go right ahead, sir,
Okay.
then that's fine.
Yes, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I'm gonna make a complaint against him as well.
Okay.
And I know it's okay, but it's clear. Okay. And you guys could take it as a joke all you want, but it's not a joke, and it's not a hypothetical. I'm asking a real serious question. So I called twice today to a non-emergency line, and I was instructed before that I can call that line when I need services, right? And now these are services that should be available to me, but they're not, right? So I asked him, so if I call the non-emergency line to get which is what I've done in the past to get, just the other day I got Gene on the phone, he called me back because I called the non-emergency line. I don't have anybody's cell phone here. And they were able to make contact with him and send him a message, and then he called me back at 8 o'clock at night. That's how I did that, right? Now all of a sudden, they don't want to assist me. So I'm asking them, if I call the non-emergency, just like they don't want to assist me here, and you clearly say I can't force them to do anything. If I call their non-emergency line, my question to him was, can I be arrested? He said, you could be. So I said, can you elaborate how you could be? And he can't give me. He says, well, you're calling 911. I'm calling for assistance. Right? They're legitimate assistant reasons. I'm not calling to ask the color of the sky.
Okay.
You know? But apparently you could be arrested. So he and I told him we have a disagreement, so that's why I asked for you.
Okay.
Right? And I want clarity. He says, well, I mean, why, just because somebody disagrees with me, that's a legitimate disagreement. Don't you think? I mean, what are we talking about? Give me clarity on what you're talking about. You have a badge and you're a sergeant.
Okay.
No, you didn't. He says he's not going to go around in hypotheticals with me. I'm not an idiot. I'm a highly intelligent guy. You know what I mean?
To explain the non-emergency number,
Right.
you can call there for assistance. However, they can't answer any questions regarding public records requests or any legal questions.
No, of course
or
not. Of
anything
course not.
stands. However, I can tell you this.
No one's ever asked anybody a legal question.
When
That's
we
what's
are
stupid.
done with this conversation, I will be walking over there to speak with dispatch
Mm-hmm.
regarding today's incident and what occurred.
Thank
since
you.
They should be on the same people that you
Appreciate
spoke
that.
with. The shifts may have changed,
difference?
but I will be speaking with
You see the difference?
supervisor in reference to how even the non-emergency number is addressed
Mm-hmm.
and the way that it should be addressed. Now, they still are supposed to be courteous and professional, even if they can't answer your questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at a certain point in time,
I didn't ask any questions.
if
This is not
you-
for assist-
I
I get it.
don't know
I-
what the exchange was.
You can hear
but
it. You can hear it yourself.
I am telling you.
And I recorded too.
That in regards to you calling, you can call if you need assistance. If it's something that is within our purview that we can handle, we will address it to the best of our abilities. If it's something where we can't, we'll redirect you to other services that can answer, like the things with the IA. Those are certain things that I can't.
I haven't heard her
address.
one time, excuse me, I haven't heard her one time say I could be arrested for you. So, but what goes, I don't mean to interrupt you, just so you know. You're a sergeant, brother. Okay?
So,
That's why I'm making a complaint against you, and I'm right in front of you telling you that.
I'm going to diffuse the situation. I'm going to take the BWC from you.
I need that.
I think I just turned it off. See, I don't know.
It's okay, it doesn't even matter, I don't even need it. I know it's protocol, but I have one in my hand.
Stand by me. I don't know what you did to it.
I don't know. Hassan, show me how to turn this back on.
Hang on, let me
She did exactly what I told you,
pause it.
what I suggested. Should have handed it to her in the beginning.
See, I'm
No,
not.
give me a minute, because I'm
used to
apparently
doing it.
I know, I know.
all kinds of stuff. So give me just a minute here.
I want to make sure he turns it back on
Yeah.
and then.
I'm gonna make sure that it queues up here for a second.
Okay, thank you. So,
I don't know what's pushed.
the information regarding the
No, just-
dispatchers twice.
I get it, but I just want to, because.
But I have to, I have, and I'm not being
Well, I just
dismissive,
wanna
and
know-
I've allocated.
Well, I just want to know if I'm going to get arrested when I make a call to this place.
No, you're not going to get arrested regarding this situation and calling non-emergency.
Okay, perfect, thank you. But maybe you should coach him.
So,
So I think you're back up and running, if you
okay,
want, just,
thank you. I appreciate.
I'll be glad to label it for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I may dock it, and you may have to do it tomorrow because I'll dock it. Just use your other BWC.
Yeah, because that one's only him, what we spoke about earlier.
Okay, and I'll dock it, and that way it'll download, and you can label it, and we'll go from there.
Oh,
Okay?
no worries.
So, the dispatchers were the issue today. The young lady here in records, right?
Yep. extremely bad attitude, refused to assist me, refused to provide me services, denied me services. She still denied me services.
Okay.
In front of you. I just want to make sure you write that in there. In front of you and him.
Okay. And she denied services in front of me?
Oh, no, maybe not in front of you. Sorry, I apologize. You're right. He got me a little agitated. I shouldn't be, but wow, man, it's just...
Okay, so...
In front of him.
Okay,
He told me stop ringing the bell because I was trying to receive services. And then he says, oh, remember I asked you
Well, you do know, like, for the previous call, and I don't want to go down there because I do have other things I have to attend to. That the dispatcher before was reprimanded and got in some sort of discipline for the previous incident. And this is going to be documented to see how I'm addressing.
Well, I don't know that, but
I'm addressing the professionalism today directly. However, the information will be forwarded to IE with your new complaint.
Got it.
So that's why I'm just trying to narrow it down to this.
Right.
And
Nicole?
I made contact with the Secretary of Personnel to find out about you scheduling an appointment to meet with the chief. You can. It's going to be through his direct assistant, and I'll give you the number of that you can call to schedule and follow up with.
Right,
the
if you give me an email too, it would be great because then I can send an email. But
And so the dispatcher's records and Sergeant.
yeah, there's two dispatchers, by the way.
Yeah, I know it was 2 calls.
Well, it's the one that hung up on me twice was the same person. It was a supervisor.
Okay.
But the reason why I said there's
What
two.
time was this approximately?
Let me stop this real quick. I'll tell you.